Good morning from lovely Toronto, Canada. I'm here at Ashbridges Bay Skate Park in the Ashbridges Bowl. It's huge. It's scary as hell. And growing up as a street skater in the early 90s, I did not have anything like this near me in my life. I don't think I even rolled on a quarter pipe until a couple years into skateboarding. We just didn't have the parks around. But anyway, it is now the future, 2022. And at age 40, I've decided I really want to learn how to skate transition better. So I'm not a total beginner. I've messed around a little bit. I've dropped on some bowls that are smaller than this. This one's 11 foot in the deep end, 7 in the shallow. I can do little slashes, but I really don't have a handle on this type of skateboarding. And lately, as I get older, it's just been more and more appealing to not jump downstairs and handrails and do flip tricks. It just seems a lot more fun to just kind of cruise. And the other thing, it's just a whole different type of skateboarding. It's almost like a new sport. It really feels completely different. You need a bigger board, bigger trucks, bigger wheels, bigger cojones. It's interesting to start at the beginning again. So anyway, I'm gonna have a warm up here, just roll around. But the new thing for me is wearing pads and knowing how to fall. It's actually a whole different art and something that was totally different than what I was used to. So it's been very mental, more than physical, because it just feels so different even though it is skateboarding. But anyway, I'm gonna warm up and we'll see how my little slash grinds are going today. And fingers crossed I can try something new, because I really wanted to drop in on the deep end. I haven't done it yet. I really wanted to do a stand-up 50-50 grind on the shallow end, maybe the deep end. But again, I tend to show up here and imagine all these awesome things I'm gonna do, and then reality has a different story for me. So let's get out and try it. The amount of energy it takes to skate this thing for 30 seconds is wild. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not out of shape. Is it because I'm 40? Or is it just hard? I don't know. But I'm feeling pretty good on my first warm-up run there. I really think I can hit the coping on a backside slash pretty easily. So now that I'm warmed up and the heart is pumping, let's try to get a little slasher. It's a nice thing about being a beginner. Even the most small, basic thing feels like an accomplishment. So, you know, it used to take me a little while to get my confidence up to try a backside grind like that, and I got that on my second run pretty easily. So it's hard to explain how scary this is in real life compared to on camera. It really does not give it justice, but when you're looking over the edge of this thing, it is terrifying. It is vertical for at least 1.5 feet. You've got this coping here that sticks out. It does grind really smooth. The tiles feel amazing, but it's hard to explain the scariness of it all. 11 foot, it might not sound like much, but it's huge when you're staring down at it. So anyway, let's try front side. Had a little tiny grind there, but it did not feel good. I was so light-footed, barely even heard it. You want to hear a so, and keep going until I get a good one here. right, so that's a first for me. I've never done 2 in the deep end in a row, so that felt good. I think it's time to drop in on the deep end for the first time ever. I know it's all in my head. Physically, I know I can do it. So I'm pretty confident about it, but again, it's always different when you actually step to it and are about to drop in. But I had the feeling now, you know, it's not as scary. The thing with the bigger transition is there's more room. So it's kind of like the opposite of skating a really small, tight quarter pipe where there's just not that much room to land. When you have this big, nice transition, it's almost more forgiving in a sense. So hopefully that plays in my favor. And yeah, these dreams of doing huge airs like 3 foot out of the bowl, or backside airs, or big long grinds like my friend John can do, you know, I'm gonna get there someday. Anyway, I'm already way ahead of last year because I told myself last year in my little vlog I did in Milton Bowl, oh, I'm gonna learn how to skate transition, and I only went out 3 times and padded up, and it's already just been maybe 10 days and I've already been in this bowl 4 times. So we're on the way, we're taking it serious now. I got this nice wide board too. I think it's 8.75, and then I got some 159 trucks, and that helps a lot with the stability. I always used to ride 149 indies on my street board, and this feels incredibly stable compared to, especially in the bowl. So I highly recommend, if you want a more smooth ride but still turns, just go 1 size higher in truck than you think, because I normally ride an 8.5, and 149s are supposed to fit that, but they feel a bit too small for me. Now then again, I'm over 6 foot and over 200 pounds these days, so I don't know, see what works for you. But here's the drop-in claim. Okay, it's all mental. All right, I'm stoked on that. It's all mental. I pretended like I was just coming out of a slash, so I didn't think about tail stall or think I was dropping in. I felt the same way as if I was coming and dropping from a carve, because essentially you're the same height anyway. So I think I want to try one holding the 360 and see if that works, see what it looks like. So second was scarier than the first, but still made it around and got a little grind too. So curious to see how that turns out. So yeah, like I said, it's mental. If you can drop in on a 4 foot, you can do a 6 foot. If you can do a 6 foot, you can do an 11 foot. It's all in your head. So it's a little faster, maybe tighten your trucks a bit more, but it is the same concept no matter what the size. So I'm hoping I can apply that mentality to a lot of other tricks that I still have a lot of apprehension and fear about in this bowl. So the other thing I've never done is a grind or even a 50-50 stall in the shallow end. So I'm gonna give that a try, and hopefully that works, and maybe even try in the deep end today. We will see.
That was totally it.
I was on it, right?
Dude, yeah, it was perfect. All you gotta do is just drop back in and you're good.
All I gotta do is the drop.
Have you done like a drop in yet, or on like from axle? Or?
I haven't actually.
Yeah, it's just good to just like.
That's a good idea.
Just like that's what I've been teaching last year, just like flipping it.
Yeah.
All right, so try to drop and grind. Makes sense. You want to get on that back truck? Oh, yeah.
So I'm getting some advice here. I guess making a 50-50 stall in makes sense to do first. Is there a trick to doing the 50-50 in, or you just commit to it and That's it.
Like going back and down?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of just, like if you do it on any other ramp, it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
You're just kind of, same thing, you're just like going.
You want to tilt it and
then you just go.
yeah. It's mental.
Yeah, it's a mental. Just like any other ramp. And like dropping in.
Okay, it's just a mini ramp.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god. Okay, that's my first one.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Right, got the first 50-50 ever, relatively quick. I don't know if I have the cojones to do it in the deep end today, but thanks to my homie here teaching me how to drop in 50-50 stall, made it a lot simpler to try that first. Okay, I'm calling that a success. I'm feeling pretty good. A few firsts today. First dropping on the 11 side, deep end. First 50-50 stall drop in thanks to meeting Matt, who showed me how to do it. And I guess almost a first 50-50 in the deep end. And the 50-50 grind in the shallow end. So there's 3 new things and one almost, which is, it's not every day that an old dog learns new tricks, even if they're basic tricks. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of it's in your head, so go out and try it. And like I said, there's a lot of good resources online. Definitely check out Zach Dowdy and these other skate park trick tip channels. I'm gonna link them all down below. So keep on exploring, keep on experimenting, and maybe by the end of the summer, I'm gonna be doing sick 4-foot boned frontside airs in the deep end. But until then, we'll do some little grinds and hopefully 50-50 a nice few blocks on the next mission. Thanks again.